Yes, very good afternoon to everyone and welcome to the class. Let us start our math magic class. As we were in chapter number 6, be my multiple, I'll be your factor, isn't it? We have started this chapter. Today we will start from page number 92. So everyone come to page number 92. Everyone come to page number 92. See, I am reading the question. Repeat the game by putting the multiples of 4, 6 and 5 in the circles. Now in our previous class we have done that there was a game, the game of common multiples, isn't it? And in previous page it was about 3 and 5. The numbers was 3 and 5 and after that the numbers was 2 and 7. For these numbers we were taking the common multiples and then after that we were dealing it. Okay. Similarly, now in this page, page number 92, we have 3 numbers. It is 4, 5 and 6. Okay, there are 3 numbers. So for these 3 numbers, you have to write the common multiples. See, there are 3 circles given, isn't it? Look to the board very carefully. One, 2 and 3. Like this there are 3 circles, isn't it? I know I have not drawn a proper circle, but I have tried. Okay, so this is page number 92. So in this circle you will write all the multiples of 4. In this circle you will write all the multiples of 6 and this one you will write all the multiples of 5. Okay, so start writing from 4. Suppose I am writing 4, 8, 16, then 28, 32, like this way. I have just given dot dot dot. Some more multiples are also there. Similarly for 6, I can write 6, 18, 42, 54, dot dot dot. Even for 5, 10, 15, 25, 35, 45 and so on. Okay, now you have to write the common multiples. Now you have to write the common multiples. The common multiples of 4, and 5. 4 and 5. It will be 20 and 40. That means 20 and 40 it comes in 4 as well as 5, both the tables. Similarly, common multiples for 4 and 6. It will be 12, 24, 36, like this, isn't it? Some more will be there. Then common multiple of 5 and 6. 5 and 6, it will be 30 and 60. Not 60, it will be 90. 30 and 90. And the common multiple of 4, 5 and 6, all the number which comes in all the tables, that means in 4 as well as in 5 as well as in 6, it is 60. It is 60. Okay. Yes, Isha, it is correct. It is correct. Okay. Like this way you will write. Then see the first question. The first question. What common multiples of 5 and 6 did you write in the green part? In the green part is the common for 5 and 6. The green part is common for 5 and 6. So what you have written? The green part is for 5 and 6. So what you have written? The common multiples of 5 and 6. This 2, isn't it? So the answer you will write 30 and 90. So the common multiples of 5 and 6 is 30 and 90. Next question. Next question. See, I don't have the space, that's why I'm rubbing it. The first answer you will write, it is 30 and 90. The second one, what common multiples of 4 and 6 are written in the orange part? So in the orange part, what you have written? It is 12 and 24, isn't it? One more is there, 36. 12, 24 and 36. 12, 24 and 36. Now, in which colored part did you write the common multiples of 4, 6 and 5? In which part you have written 4, 6 and 5? All the three numbers, they have the common multiple. It is 16. Which is that color? It is grey color. So, you will write they are written in the grey part. They are written in the grey part. Now answer number 4. What is the smallest common multiple of 4, 6 and 5? What is the smallest common multiple? Exactly, it is 60. It is 60. The common multiple of 4, 5 and 6 is 60. 4, 5 and 6 is 60. Rishika, both are correct, whether it is G-R-E-Y or G-R-A-Y. Listen students, whatever we are doing this, you will copy down in your copy, but after the class, okay? That means now you will do it in the book and the same thing again you will repeat in your copy. Understood? Again you will read all the questions and then you will write it in the copy. Okay, completed. Now come to the next one. It is puzzle. Okay, there is a puzzle. See, tamarind seeds. I think you all know what is tamarind seed, isn't it? Sunita took some tamarind seeds. She made groups of 5 with them and found that one seed was left over. Now Sunita, she has collected the tamarind seed and she has made a group of 5, and when she have made 5 groups, one tamarind seed is left. She tried making groups of 6 and groups of 4. Each time one seed was left over. What is the smallest number of seeds that Sunita had? Now see, again she has collected the seeds and she has made a group of 5, and next she has made a group of 6. So this way she had made group of 4, 5 and 6, but in all the groups one tamarind seed is left over. That means when she is making the group of 4, the 4 tamarind seeds together, again 4 tamarind seeds together, like this way, that time also one tamarind seed is left, and when she is making 6 or 5 collection of 5 groups, that time also 1 tamarind seed is left. Okay. Subhecha, kindly do the class. Now the question is, what is the smallest number of seeds that Sunita had? You have to answer what is the smallest number of seeds Sunita has, means how much seeds she has. So that if she is making group of 4 or group of 5 or group of 6, 1 tamarind seed will be left. Can you tell me? Can you tell me what you will do? See, this type of question we have just now done. Just now we have done this question. In the previous question we have seen that the smallest common multiple of 4, 5 and 6 is 60, isn't it? In the previous question only we have found it, that the common multiple of 4, 5 and 6 is 60. Hence, the smallest number of seeds which Sunita has is 60 plus 1. Why it will be 1? Because in all the cases that 1 is left. If she is making for 4, then also 1 left. If she is making the group for 5, then also 1 is left. And if she is making group of 6, then also 1 tamarind seed is left over. That's why it will be 60 plus 1, that is 61. Understood? It will be 61. So just you write the answer. In the book only you write the answer. In the book only you write the answer. The smallest common multiple of 4, 5 and 6 is 60. Hence, the smallest number of seeds, hence the smallest number of seeds which Sunita had is 60 plus 1, that is 61. Okay, 61. Now come to the next one. Next page. Come to the next page. Completed? Class 5 completed? Okay, now come to page number 93. Page number 93. More tamarind seeds. Amini is arranging 12 tamarind seeds in the form of different rectangles. Try to make more rectangles like this using 12 tamarind seeds. Now here look to the picture. There is one girl named Amini. Now Amini, she is assembling the tamarind seeds. She has 12 tamarind seeds, and with the help of this 12 tamarind seeds, she is trying to make a rectangle. You have to tell that how many different rectangles can you make? How many different rectangles can you make? Yes, class 5, think and tell me. There are 12 tamarind seeds. Okay, from that 12 tamarind seeds, she has to make rectangle. So how many rectangles can she make from this 12 tamarind seeds? Yes, some are writing 3, some are writing 4. What it will be? It will be 3. Okay, it will be 3. See how it is 3. How it will be 3? First of all, she will keep all the tamarind seeds in horizontal way. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 and 12. So this way she is making a horizontal rectangle, isn't it? Next, she will take 1, 2, 3, 4. This way she will take the 4 in a length and 3 in the breadth. Like this way she will take the 12 tamarind seeds and make a rectangle. Similarly, she can make like this also, 1, 2, 3. Like this way, isn't it? So 1, 2 and 3. So that this way you can see that the 3 types of rectangles are made from 12 tamarind seeds. Okay. So the answer you will write in the book. The answer you will write that three rectangles can be made using 12 seeds. Using 12 seeds. This is answer number 1. So 3 rectangles can be made using 12 seeds. Okay. Now come to the next question. If there are 15 tamarind seeds, how many rectangles can you make? Similarly, you will think for the 15. Previously it was 12, now it will be for 15. So can you tell how many rectangles she can make from 15 tamarind seeds? Yes. Now it will be 2, not 3. Okay. With 15, she will make 2. So write the answer. Two rectangles can be made using 15 seeds. Using 15 seeds. Okay. So 2 rectangles can be made using 15 seeds. Now come to the next one. Coloring the grid. There is a grid shown and you have to color it. One is already colored. Okay. One is already colored. Now see, in the grid here a rectangle made of 20 boxes is drawn. Yes, you can see one grid of 20 boxes is colored, isn't it? It is colored. The width of this rectangle is 2 boxes. You can see the width, the breadth of that rectangle is 2 boxes. What is its length? Now quickly tell me what is its length. The biggest side is the length, isn't it? So quickly count that what is the or how many boxes are there in the length. Exactly. Exactly, it is 10 boxes. That means the breadth or the width is equals to 2 boxes and the length is equals to 10 boxes. The width is equals to 2 boxes, the length is equals to 10 boxes. Okay. Now after this, color a rectangle made of 20 boxes in some other way. Now in the same grid you have to draw some more rectangles which have 20 boxes. And then you have to color it. Okay. So how can you make 20 boxes? It should be 20 boxes. Either in the length you can take 20 boxes, or in the width you can take 20 boxes, and then you have to draw it, and then you have to color it also. That means first of all you will take 10 boxes on the top and 10 boxes in below it. So it will be 20, 10 plus 10, 20, isn't it? So that will be one rectangle, a horizontal one. One will be vertical rectangle, where you will take 5, 5 like this. Means at a time you are taking 5 boxes, and after that 4 in the vertical way and 5 in the horizontal way. That will also become 20. Like this way you make different rectangles which have 20 boxes included, and then color it. This you do it in the book itself, okay? I am giving you this as homework. Is it clear? Either horizontally or vertically, whatever you are comfortable, you draw it, but the criteria is that inside that rectangle it will be 20 boxes, okay? Either vertically or horizontally, it will be 20 boxes. So students, today up to this only. Kindly you do all the sums in your copy also. Today we have done in the book, but you repeat all the sums in the copy. Then it will be clear to you, especially the common multiples. Okay. So for today, bye all of you, and practice the maths in copy also. Okay, bye all of you.